Chronic Babe, an online resource for women who want to live kick-ass lives in spite of illness. Big G, little O, go, go. Big N, little O, no, no. Speaking clear, speaking proud, yo, yo. Speak your heart, speak your mind, mo, mo. Yay! Communication. This is my specialty. It's what I've been studying my entire life. So it's still kind of astonishing when I defy everything I know and expect people to read my mind when I'm sick and bring me the right ice cream and rub my feet at the right moment and change the channel when I want it. You know, because they can read my mind. Come on, you know you've done it too. Your friend, your spouse, your partner, your kid. You feel like they should know you well enough. They should be able to anticipate all your needs. Or you go the other way and you talk and you talk and you talk and you immerse your loved ones in all the gory details of your day. I gotta tell you, I've been on the other end of that and it is the pits. You know, neither approach is very effective. Every person you communicate with every day has a different communication style. You can't expect anyone to read your mind, but you can expect some people to anticipate some of your needs some of the time. And it's not fair to immerse your loved ones in deep tales of woe and every gory detail, but it is fair to expect that they'll want to hear some of that information sometimes. Let me give you a couple of examples. We'll start with one friend of mine. We love to go to breakfast together, and we love to eat bacon. When we need support, when we want to send each other good wishes, often we can just text each other one simple word: pork. In contrast, my BFF Natalie and I, we often have hour-long chats. We talk about everything under the sun. I can tell her about work, about my pain experiences, and she wants to hear every detail. And she can tell me about breastfeeding and summer camp for her kids, and I don't know anything about that, but I want to hear all of it. See the difference? They're both incredibly close, dear friends of mine, but they each have different communication styles. I've learned to work with both of them, and they work with my communication style, and it works for all of us. When you learn how to best communicate with someone, you can create a much stronger bond. For example, email is great, but it's kind of a crappy medium for communicating complicated emotional issues. Texting is fun, but sometimes it just makes more sense to talk on the phone. Sometimes we forget how awesome it is to just hear someone say the words, "I love you," or "I believe in you." The key is this: everybody has different communication styles. If you can learn the way they're best going to take in your information, you can have good communication. And good communication means great relationships. Beauty. Excuse me. Okay. Works for all of us. Hit the plant. Does it matter?
For extra emphasis.
Yeah.
Right, Planty? That's right, Jenny.
La 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 la. I can't say this one. That's because I feel like